Hello neighbors, it's Brad here from eTrailer, and today I have Stacy from Thetford Norcold. And today we're going to be breaking down something that you may have in your RV, which is going to be a toilet. A very important thing that you may not think of until it's broken. And we're going to be breaking down the different types and also a little bit of maintenance that goes involved to making sure that your toilet lasts. So first thing, there's 3 different types of toilets that you all offer, correct?
Correct. We have the permanent toilets, which basically come within your RV. We have cassettes, which are great for van life, all of that. And then we have the Porta Potties, which you can use for many things, including tent camping.
So we'll start with the permanent style. So obviously that's going to be one that's installed into your RV. And what are the different styles that you have within that permanent style?
We carry quite a few different permanent styles. We have our Style 2, we have our AM6s. Those are probably the most popular ones. We offer them in high and low versions, as well as white and bone.
Within the different versions, what do they offer one over the other as far as tiers?
I think one of the biggest things, we do offer porcelain bowls as well as polypropylene. And then the difference between the two styles, or we have a front pedal and then we have a side pedal as well.
So is that basically just set it up based on the space that you have?
Correct.
And then porcelain versus polypropylene, why would someone go with a porcelain over poly and vice versa?
Well, that's pretty much, up to preference. A lot of people feel more comfortable having the ceramic bowl. It's a little bit more similar to a residential type toilet. The polypropylene is a lot lighter, so just depending on a person's preference, we offer both styles.
That's fair. So yeah, if you're really focusing on keeping the trailer light, maybe because of your tow rig, going with the polypropylene makes a lot of sense. If you want all the comforts of home and a little bit more sturdy of a feel, I would imagine, when sitting down, you can go with the porcelain. Okay, that makes sense. Now you mentioned different heights. So you have a high version and a low version. Why would someone opt for one over the other?
I think the biggest differentiator is just space. Like, what type of RV are you putting that toilet in? Some toilets are put up on a platform, so maybe you want a low just to account for that. It's about comfort. One of the major high points of getting a high toilet, though, is that they are all ADA compliant. So they are, with the American Disabilities Act, that they can go ahead and accommodate those.
So you have some additional things that you can add to the toilet. So the hand sprayer, what exactly would you use that for?
So all of our permanent toilets are able to be added with a hand sprayer model, and that's very easy. You go back to the back of the toilet, there is a little dongle that comes off that you clip the end off, and the hand sprayer just fits on perfectly. So the hand sprayer is available for purchase additionally to all of our permanent toilets.
Something to be concerned about with water is leaks in a toilet. And what's the best way to prolong the life of the toilet and potentially not run into issues? What should I do as the consumer to make sure that my toilet lasts as long as possible?
Definitely use lubrication on your toilet seals, and you should always use a specific RV and marine approved toilet seal. By incorporating that into your daily routine as you're going through and cleaning your bathroom, things like that, lubricate that toilet seal and it'll make it last a lot longer and prolong the life of the toilet.
And as far as a winterization process, what would you do for something like that to make sure that it's thoroughly done?
Just make sure that all of the moisture is cleared out of the toilet. Any trapped moisture can affect the toilet very negatively, cause cracks and breaking, especially in the water modules, where you could see some leaking in the next season.
With those specific cleaners, couldn't I just use, some Vaseline or something to kind of seal that up?
No, we recommend using approved RV and marine type cleaners. Abrasive can destroy your bowls, things like that. They're made of different elements than your regular residential toilets, so we have to use the cleaners that are approved to go ahead and clean those rather than using something from your house that could cause cracked seals. Abrasive toilet cleaners are not good for RV type toilets.
As far as sanitation and treating tanks, so you guys offer 2 solutions, chemical-based and enzyme. What's the difference and why would someone pick one over the other?
It really has to do with how long you're going to be out using your camper. It's approved for all 3 of our lines of toilets, so cassette, Porta Potties, and permanent. An enzyme base takes a while to build up. We ask it takes 24 hours to really start digesting that waste material. So the enzymes work off of that digestion of the waste material, and it takes a minute to add up. But then if you opt for a chemical cleaner, it reacts with the odor that comes out of your tank, and so it acts instantly. So if you are looking to go away for a week, an enzyme is really going to be a powerful agent to act in your tank. If you're looking for just a weekend, I might opt with the chemical cleaner just because it will act immediately.
In your sanitation tanks, a lot of times there's going to be a level reader that picks up on whatever's in there, but it can get clogged. What do you recommend for making sure that that's clean and reading properly?
So we have level gauge cleaner, which will go in there and kind of loosen all that gunk off of there. And we do advise that you use that regularly just to make sure that your level's reading properly.
But using the right toilet paper makes a big difference, I would assume.
Makes all the difference in the world. You know, we recommend that you don't use household toilet paper or residential toilet paper, that you use a special marine and RV toilet paper. What that advantage is, it's going to dissolve quicker and avoid any clumps in your tank, and that's especially important when you go to dump your tank at the end of your trip.
So we talked about the permanent style. You also offer a portable style, and what's the purpose of a portable style?
Portable style is great. You can take it with you wherever you go. Of course, it's great for tent camping and things like that, but also things like tailgating, toddler potty training, as well as great on a boat. So if you're out and you just need somewhere to bring a toilet, you know you're going to be gone all day, a porta potty is really a great solution for that.
That solves a lot of problems. Recently, out tailgating at the Chiefs game, I noticed a bunch of small tents, and I knew what they were. My wife did not, but not having to find an actual standalone porta potty, you can bring your own. You have your own little comfort there, and with boats is huge. Even if you do have a small toilet that's already in your boat, a lot of times to clean that out, unless you're using your boat often, it becomes a big hassle. So this is a great way to kind of omit that. Many people I know with boats that have bathrooms don't use them because it is kind of a pain. That solves that problem. A cassette style, what does that offer that's different than a portable?
The cassette is a semi-permanent type solution. We see a lot of people using it when they convert their vans into like the van life. A cassette is a perfect option for that, and actually the tank just comes right off of the toilet, and then you can carry that to your dump station and dump it that way.
Yeah, and that's smart. You mentioned the van life. A lot of times as people start to build it out, they get their bed and their kitchen, and then all of a sudden they go, oh no, what do I do for a bathroom? And to add tanks to something is just not feasible. So great solution there. Definitely solves a problem. Now, when it comes to dumping waste from your sanitation, you guys also offer hoses to be able to do that.
Yes, we offer tanks. We have different size tanks and different size hoses that go along with that, anywhere to 5 to 20 feet. Our hoses are especially important. We've really put a lot of time and energy into making it indestructible hose. So if you have a kid that rides a bike over the hose or back into it by accident, our hoses are great because we've really spend the time and investment into making sure that they're going to last and they're durable.
Yeah, and when it comes to dumping waste, you want to make sure there's no leaks. You want it to go where it should go and not go everywhere else. So
cracked hoses are not a great time.
Not good. And the cool part with your guys is, as far as stowing it, that'll fit in a bumper of an RV generally, won't it?
Yes, we designed it especially to be able to fit into that bumper of the RV, so you have a dedicated space for that that's not mixed in with the rest of your camping gear.
That's nice, yeah. Kind of keep it outside and let fumes or whatever may be kind of air out from there instead of putting it in the basement. That's really nice. That's convenient. The hose is great if you can get to a dump site and get rid of everything, but if that's not the case, you have other options as well.
Yeah, we have a full line of our Titan totes, and they come in a 2-wheel or a 4-wheel edition. We have 21, 27, and 35-gallon totes that can go along with your RV. Totes also fit on a ladder mount that we also sell and provide that can go onto the back of your RV.
So learning about RV and camping toilets, it's something that you may not think about until there's an issue, and that can surely ruin a week of camping, if your toilet's not working. So definitely taking care of your RV toilets is going to be really important to make sure that long-term they last. Plenty of different options for whatever your application may be from Thetford. Huge thanks to Stacy for breaking it all down for us and giving us some more information. Make sure that we have the best solution for RV toilets. Thank you.
Yes, thanks.